Previously, in the GodBreaking, our group of adventurers um, traveling through the dark and long hidden tomb of Dolric, the Dragonmancer, has encountered a number of foes and traps. And the most recent one, the last one that you guys encountered, was a spectral beholder that flickered in and out of this plane, this reality, was untouchable by any physical or magical means. Um, in the course of fighting it, it dealt several lethal blows to your party. And now it doesn't help that you guys were like almost completely tapped out to begin with. But you guys managed to, let's see here, what happened. Euphemia, um, as per her normal course of action, retreated to the ethereal realm to seek safety from his attacks, but found out that the beholder was um, even more present, if just as present, if not more so, in the ethereal realm than he was in the material realm, and was subject to a great deal of damage and long-lasting effects. So much so that upon exiting the ethereal realm, she was wounded to the point of almost losing her life. She had to call upon her goddess Elistrei to evacuate her and to repair the damage that had been done to her body and her soul. Elwyn, you were not quite so lucky. You were hit with a death ray, and the death ray instantly killed you. Your body flopped to the ground lifeless, your soul having instantly been sent to hell.
Joke's on you, that was my plan all along.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Deimos, you tried to revive him, but you were unable to do so. After much soul seeking and thinking, you used your divine intervention to call upon your god, Tempest. Tempest told you that to die in battle was an honor, and that he had no interest in trying to reverse the natural course of warfare. But because of your great pleading, he said that he would offer you the opportunity to try to fight and win back your friend's soul. So he gave you an iron coin that would take you to the gates of hell itself. And after some thought and some discussion, you and Albric and Vork attached to your back, you activated the coin and were transported down to the sulfurous wastes. And there you met some other hopefuls who had found their way to the beach there, and on the beach of the Sea of Blood you waited a while for the ferryman, the boatman, to come across. Do I have this picture? I forgot where I put it. The boatkeeper, you quickly found, was looking for certain tributes to cross the sea, and the two unfortunate people in front of you who had brought the best thing that they could were consumed in dark fire, damned to suffer in hideous disfiguration here for eternity. He told you that the only reason he had come across the sea was because he sensed that someone brought with them the seal of the Lord of Hell himself, and that if you had it, he would grant you passage across the sea. And while you were there, you also met another individual, a small human. I think you're a human, Pepin. Yeah, human.
Yeah.
A young, like, street urchin type who had been here for a long time and had basically cut his teeth fighting through the sands, in the void sands across the Sea of Blood. But now you Pepin and joining up with the party, you finally gain passage across the sea, something you've been seeking for a long time. And you guys producing the ring, um, the gold ring that Elwyn found in the catacombs beneath Erelin, and yeah, beneath Ospium actually. That upon pulling it out had actually changed in form, and here in Hell evidenced a great deal of brilliant and like deep red runes all across it. Showing it to the ferryman, he acknowledged that that was exactly what he was looking for, and he allowed you to board his boat. You guys are now crossing the Sea of Blood. It's a long journey. It's going to take several days. But you're headed towards the Iron City of Dis. Alright, so currently you are on the ferry, and I wonder if I can find my ferry picture. I forgot what I called it. And you have a chance to catch up to discuss with each other your plans. So, and I don't know if you've gotten to know Pepin yet. Pepin, did we get a good idea of who you were?
Yeah. I told him my backstory that I grew up homeless and I had to steal and pretty much everything through my childhood until this um, powerful magic lady found that I was capable of magic, and she brought me in and taught me stuff. And then I died somewhere in Chult, and now I'm here.
Okay. All right. And you're not exactly sure what you're seeking, but you believe it to be across the sea. Um, the ferryman is slowly drawing his great oar and moving you guys across the sea. Again, the water is not water, but it's thick, like coagulated, smelling of rot. It's blood. Um, as you guys make it across, Vork comes to. It's been a little while, Deimos, since you slammed him on the ground and knocked him unconscious. He blinks his eyes. He looks up, and he says to you, "Hey, hey, hey, hey. Where the fuck are we? What the fuck did you bring me to? Huh? Oh, you hairy broad? Huh? Oh, you dumb bitch? What'd you bring me to? What is this fucking place? Oh, I can't swim. Vork can't swim." Deimos, are you there? What is this picture you're showing me? Oh, that's this guy. That's your magic friend. Um. So what is your all's plan as you cross this sea? Do you have any idea what you guys want to do?
Didn't that lady give us some like clues about how to get to Balsifer, I guess, or something?
Yeah, she said you have to make your way across the Sea of Blood to travel through the Iron City of Dis, and mostly it's a gate with a small city on the other side. And then you have to travel through the Void Rope to Balsifer, and Balsifer is where the the most hopeful souls go, and where the Soul Vend is actually. The Soul Vend, put in the chat, is a great auction. It's where the incoming souls from the plane of mortals come, and they're sorted, and they are grouped up, and they're basically sold individually to various demon lords and various factions here within Hell, and they basically go to the highest bidder. And souls are the power that the machinations of Hell run on. So they with the ongoing war in the heavens right now, you get the sense that souls are basically at a premium right now. so they're very much in high demand, especially high-powered souls.
Break a level 20 sorcerer.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know if souls ever go to like Mount Celestine.
Right.
What?
Oh no, in like D&D they always like go to like hell. They never go to like Mount Celestine or places
Oh, yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Well, at some point the gods intervene to bring people up there, but it's they're kind of distracted at the moment.
Oh, Elwin, you should not have banged that hooker.
I did a lot of bad shit in my days.
I think, well, we just, go to this auction and how much gold you bring, Deimos?
I brought enough gold to take heads, take names.
Did you bring your credit card?
I also brought all of Euphemia's money.
Yes.
Hey, hey, you hairy bitch. Hey,
What's that? Huh?
Volk can't swim. Volk does not
Oh,
swim.
that's...
You keep
Oh,
Volk
that
in this
sucks.
fucking boat, out of this fucking blood water here. You do not let Volk
yeah,
get
yeah.
into this fucking water. I'm just telling you now. I'm warning you.
Little fool. I wouldn't let anything terrible happen to you ever.
That's right.
Fork, without you, where would I stick all my anal suppositories?
Hey. Hey, I didn't agree to come down to no hellhole. We're supposed to go into the tomb and get gold. Every little bit of gold
Yeah.
that I've seen, you will get eaten up by this big, bloody, thick, black brambles, and not a dime, not a fucking penny has come Volk's way.
I'll pull out like a single gold coin and be like, here you go. This is for you. Oh wait, you can't hold it here. Let me shove it up your asshole.
You hairy dumb broad. You just wait.
Hey.
Wait till I get my arms back
Ow.
and my leg back. I'll kick your ass. I'll shove my foot so far up your ass. The water on my knee
gross.
will quench your fucking thirst.
What do you got against women? You sick fuck.
Women, nothing. Hairy, ugly broads like you, everything.
Alright, I can understand
Pepin
that.
is taking notes. Shove a gold coin up your ass, you dumb hairy broad. This is good stuff, guys. Awesome. Ladies are gonna love it back home.
Hey, Pipsqueak, you shut up. I make shits bigger than you.
Hey. It's true, actually, they're really actually like more liquidy shits, but he tries. He can't do much but shit. He talks a lot though. He's our magic backpack of wonders.
Out of everything that could be broken on that thing, his arms, his legs, everything except his fucking mouth.
Yeah, that's the best part.
I'm going to give Pepin a high five.
I was
not to
thinking
break
of like selling him as a sex doll.
Yeah, you twisted motherfuckers. You twisted
Yeah.
horny bitch. You wish. You want a piece of work, don't you? You like this. And he like sticks out his long dragonborn tongue and he flicks it around. You wish you had this. You wish this tongue was all up and over you. No. I told you, not enough gold in the fucking world.
Deimos actually just remembers he like reminisces back when he had a dick. His dick with a six pack. I had a six pack on my dick, bitch. That dick ain't shit. Your dick don't even lift, bro.
Alright, so you guys are making your way across the Sea of Blood, entertaining yourselves. Along the way, though, at about the halfway point, so Pepin, this is a new experience to you. You've never been across the sea. You've spent years in the void sands, just kind of, surviving, right? It's like wild and untamed out there, but you've never made your way across the sea. This is finally your chance to get across. But as you guys cross the sea, you get this nagging sense, a couple days in, that like it just feels different. Your senses seem a little bit dulled, just a little bit, just hints of it, as if you're being drained, very very slightly, as if like it's the being here in this realm, and the further you go across the sea, is having a toll on your physical bodies.
Hey guys, I don't feel good. One of my old friends, Mr. Ghost, he once said that he didn't feel good because he had herpes. Do I have herpes?
Oh, I've heard about such a powerful cleric named Ghost. But yeah, he had the herpes. Pretty bad.
I look Pepin up and down, and I say, "Kid, I think you're good."
Okay.
Oh shit. I hope Deimos doesn't die. Because if Deimos dies, I'm bringing in Ghost.
All right.
Be a bad time for
Pepin and Ghost, oh lord.
All right. You guys slowly make it way across the sea, and a few days in, you finally venture to the beach of the other shore. And as you get there, you see that the iron gates in front of you are huge. And on each side is a sculpture, a massive statue of a powerful, horned, fanged, clawed creature. One of them is standing on 2 feet, holding a large great sword, like a scarred and jagged great sword in his hands. His head is has 3 horns on it. His eyes are narrow and sharp, and he has large fangs. The other one is like a 5-limbed monstrosity with 5 eyes and just a very non-humanoid looking form. Both of them, you gather, you assume, are great creatures of lore here in the Hells. But the thing that does get your attention is that as you reach the shore, or as you start pulling in sight of the shore, that the gates are closed, and in front of the gates is a crowd of creatures, of individuals, or whatever. You're guessing of several thousand creatures all gathered around the gates, around these closed gates. As you grow closer, the smell of this place, you didn't think it could smell any worse than it did when you got here, but it smells even worse now, as the smell of blood is coupled with the smell of rot and just waste. You guys, you hear the boat scrape as it crunches against the sand of the shore, and the ferryman holds out a bony finger pointing towards the shore and towards the gate. Right, he says. You hear this scraggly voice come from the other side. Get off my boat.
I'm not
There is what you seek.
I'm not gonna get off your boat, bro, until you sign my armor, because you're a badass motherfucker. Like, I'm assuming this guy's like back muscles are like fucking top notch just from rowing this shit all the time. Like, I'm like, I know what you're hiding beneath that cloak. You probably knocked somebody out, rip them in half. Just like you're fucking parting waves and shit. I'm asking for a signature. I'm just like, I hold out like a cool pen, some gold ink and shit.
Alright, he's
Trust
taken
me,
back
totally
a little
have
bit. He says, he looks at you vaguely. He says, "You mortals are not right in the head."
Yeah, we're not. But seriously, I need that signature.
You wish me to make my mark on this parchment?
No, on this armor. I show him like my left titty, because I'm assuming my armor like melded to me in a way. I'm wearing like a cool bikini bra. Just put it on there. I got dragons. I got like just crazy shit on here. All right, come on now.
Yeah, over your heart. And he touches one bony finger to your left tit.
Yeah.
And as it does, you could hear the metal just like eating away, like there's like acid. And inscribed there is this nasty like four prongs, like weird signature bony scratching on your etched into your armor there.
Thanks, bro. I'm gonna really appreciate this, and thank you so much for the ride. Slap on his ass, and I'm gonna jump off the boat.
He shakes his head a little bit in bewilderment.
Hey, call me.
If you did not bear the seal of the Lord of Hell, he says, I would.
Deimos, that is the most action I've ever seen you get, actually.
Hey, you know, Deimos is a top bitch around here, so he don't fuck around. I mean, she don't fuck around.
Alright, you guys get onto the shore.
Oh, yeah. I'll look at Pep and I say, he used to be a guy. Or she used to be a guy.
Dude, my dick was huge.
Whoa.
Yeah. If you mean by huge, you mean like the size of like a child's popsicle. Like fucking 2 inches.
It's real funny.
I'll say to Pevin, and that's a lesson as to make sure you know what you're touching before you touch it.
You mean like this one?
That
was a D12.
Pepe, you're only slightly leaning forward. How is that? He's got a tripod. This makes sense. Are you good at long distance shooting magic?
Yeah.
That's stability, of course. I can see what that magic lady saw in you. She didn't touch you in any weird ways, did she?
Vork
Not
says,
in any ways I didn't like.
guys, Vork is highly uncomfortable with this conversation.
Fork, shut up. Only the people with big dicks can talk right now. Right, Pepin, what were you saying?
Okay, so
What?
is the crowd in front of the gate, like,
Yes.
are they trying to get in, or are they just standing there? Like the
Um,
commotion?
There's lots of movement, lots of commotion. As you guys get closer, you see all sorts of weird-ass creatures. Some of them humanoid, some of them not. Every kind of some look like souls, some look like aberrations, some look like monsters and creatures. They're all muddling about, they're moving about. Closer to the gates, you can hear quite a bit of noise and cry and yelling and shouting from down by the gates. Here where you are, it's a little bit more sparse, but you do see some of these creatures acting hostile towards each other. A couple of them break out into like a fight, and there's like big gashes and rips and shredding as one of these creatures, these denizens, is torn apart. They get an overall sense of just like madness in this area. There's several that catch your sight. There is a small red-faced looking creature who seems to be skittering back behind rocks. His eyes yellow, and his teeth kind of like pointed, and all his teeth, they look like they've been filed down into points. He's kind of like zipping around, trying to avoid some of the larger creatures that are stomping all around each other. But you do see all sorts of different kinds of creatures around.
But I noticed that guy with pointed teeth specifically.
Yeah, you catch his gaze for a second.
When he sees me, what does he do?
He gives you a crazy ass looking grin. Looks like this.
Yo, bitch.
I'm going to attempt to talk to him.
Okay. As you walk up, you see him hiding behind like a poster or some remnant of broken wood in the ground there, and he's just staring at you as you walk closer. Not his grin is unshaking and unchanging. His eyes just tracking with you. A little bit of like grayish drool just kind of like dripping out of his mouth.
Hey, I say, do you know how to get inside the gates?
Inside the gates? You wish to get inside the gates? Everyone wishes to get inside the gates. Look all around you. Look at them all. Everyone wants to get to the other side. Mortals, demons, lost souls. Everyone needs to get there.
Okay.
Well, why are we all standing here if we can't get through the gate unless you know how to get through the gate?
Waiting, waiting to get through gates. You must have an invitation to the soul vent on the other side. Gate warden does not let you pass unless you have an invitation, or every once in a while, a lottery. The die is cast, the bones are rolled, and the lucky few get to go through the gates. A lucky few. We wait for our chance to come.
That shouldn't be too hard.
We still have the ring, right? Or did the guy take the ring?
No, you have it.
To this gate ring and see if our or gatekeeper and see if our ring gets us entrance.
Okay.
Wait, you go? You going through? What you have there? I see shine. I see gold shiny. What you have there? Limlick wants to know.
We're honored guests of
He says he saw gold shiny.
Asmodeus.
I'll say, oh, I have a few gold coins lying around. Would you like one?
No, I smell it. I can sense it. You have something special. Something special about you. What is it?
Big dicks.
I don't have anything whatsoever that's special.
I say, yo, bitch, how about this? You seem like a nice guy. You want to just come with us?
I follow you. I follow you.
Yeah.
I follow
You
you
ever
in
heard
the
of
scent
Tempest?
and the power. I can. No, what's Tempest?
Oh,
Tempest.
let me tell you about
Tempest.
this guy.
Tempest.
Yeah.
Hold on.
yeah.
Famous.
Big. Yeah. What? What?
Famous. I say to the guy, if you take us to the gatekeeper and get us there safely, I'll show you my shiny thing.
You show me your shiny. You show me your shiny. You're very funny. Very funny. I don't want your fucking shiny. I want the gold. I smell it. I smell the power. I smell
Show you-
the authority.
Powerful item if you get us to the gatekeeper safely.
No. Okay, this way. This come the way. Come walk. The only way is through crowd. Through crowd. Come here.
All right. So you guys are, you're on the shore, right? So that's the shore here. You're right around this area here, right? I mean, there's a crowd. There's all kinds of crazy crowd. The gates of Dis are the Iron City of Dis are right over here. Right, and there's literally thousands of beings in between you and the gates. So it's like, you know, they'll start around here, but there's a crowd like about that big, and it's all kinds of weird shit in between here. Right, and the farther out here, the sparser it gets. But a little ways in, it's really it gets pretty thick. Right. So Blimlick starts to walk in that direction.
This way you come. You weird mortals come this way. Mortals have weird smell, and you look like you do not belong here.
I'll start following him carefully.
Not feeling well, are you? You've seen better days, I think.
Okay. All right. So you guys start making your way forward. Albrecht, roll a d20.
Yeah, here it goes. I'm sorry, guys.
As you continue forward, like I said, there's creatures all over the place. So there's all of a sudden a commotion off to your side. A large creature comes bursting out, you know, just taking a swing with this large, like, rough-hewn axe at a smaller creature rushing in front of him. Bloom like screeches and jumps back, and this thing goes barreling forward and splatters the smaller creature all over the dark black sands here. As he does so, you Albrecht, you don't react quite in time, and you step forward and you bump into the side of this creature as he comes by. You don't quite get out of the way. He splatters this smaller creature, and then his big green horned head, turns your way, and he stares you right in the face.
So sorry. I am going to try to intimidate the fuck out of him. See if I can get him to not attack me.
Okay.
Get strength modifier. Finally, not a 2.
How are you doing it? What's your move?
Stare him straight in the eyes and show him that he probably shouldn't attack me if he wants to live.
All right. So he's
Compared-
taller than you. He's certainly taller than you. He's about your size when you are in giant form. So he kind of like leans around. His big leathery wings and his green scaly skin are like swooshing back and forth, and he says,
You get in way. You touch me with filthy mortal flesh. I tear your bones apart.
May I have your head as a helmet, please?
I use you as covering for codpiece. Come!
and he charges at you.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh then.
All right, roll initiative.
By the way.
Yeah.
I have a curse I need to fight off with my sword. Do I really have to? Or are we? What did you decide about rolling crazy things for while I'm in giant mode?
Well, you haven't been in giant mode for a while. There will be a penalty if you stay in large mode for too long. You'll start having to make attacks or checks to see if you can discern who your enemy is and who it isn't.
Do I know how long that is, or do I have to find that out the hard way?
Let's find it out. All right. Okay, so on the map, let's see here. Albrecht, Deimos,
Yeah.
Elwyn.
Oh, what's up, Elvin?
There's no Elwyn.
All right,
Shit.
we're good to go. We're all right. Like game over. Oh, damn it.
Elwyn, go away. Elwyn's dead. Pepin, I don't have a picture for you, Pepin. I don't have a.
That's cool.
Oh, it's
We could just use
the.
the Elvin one.
Let me see if there's
Dan's
a.
Pepin.
I think I have a thing for Pepin.
Yeah, if you look up Wizard Apprentice, there's like a full image of it, like a whole body one.
All right. Here, I will use this for now. Okay, Pepin, this is you.
Cool.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are there, and the Nikoloth is here, and he's like right in front of you, Albrecht, because you bumped into him. Alright, you all roll initiative. Albrecht, you react first. What do you do?
I'm going to try out my handy dandy new sword. Age mode. Action. Let's see, I'm going to rage. Recklessly. Move 15 feet in a straight line and get my bonuses.
Alright, you're right up against him. So if you move 15 feet in a straight line alongside him,
It's like move along the side, unless this isn't to scale.
that's fine, yeah.
Just like that. Poles, they're great, aren't they?
Okay.
Okay. Can you remove that effect, please? My bad.
Which one?
The grant advantage, attack, disadvantage, disattack, disadvantage.
Alright.
And I'm gonna attack him with my brand new sword. See how this goes.
Okay. As soon as you pull it out of its scabbard, you hear this voice kind of fill your mind. Blood. Give me blood.
That's exactly what I plan to do. As I
It's definitely a hit. Are you targeting him?
my bad.
Holy shit! Plus 20.
When I move 15 feet in a straight line.
Gross.
Okay.
And second attack, I'll actually target him this time.
Yeah, your sword. You pull your sword out and you slash at him. It cuts a big gash along his left side as you charge alongside him. Yep, 2 fast
And that-
sweeping blows.
Plunge the sword as deep into him as I can, trying to give the sword as much blood as possible.
Okay. Anything else?
I think my initiative should be plus that.
Wait, why?
Because the Sword of Cast gives me plus 1d10 to my initiative rolls.
Oh, okay. So I'll have initiative. Alright, Pepin, you're up.
Okay, so seeing the big dwarf just go do that, I'm just gonna toll the dead on him. And then I'm gonna move behind the big strong lady.
Okay. Alright, you get a full visual view of Deimos' ass as you go around the corner. Let's see here. What was the DC on that saving throw for Toll of the Dead?
19.
Let me just see what would have happened here. Okay, he still failed. Alright, so he's gonna turn at you, Albric. Target you real quick. First, sweeping across your face comes a claw. That will miss. He'll follow it up with his great axe. That will hit.
That hits. Yep.
Smashing into you. Partially resisted, partially absorbed.
Absorb the first 10 damage whenever I move, remember?
Yeah, and you're raging. That's right. Okay. So he smashes his great axe into you, and then he is going to suddenly vanish.
Oh shit.
And Pepin, he appears right behind you and says, "You little shit, throw magics at me." Alright. He is going to come swiping at you with his last claw attack.
I will shield.
Okay. An arcane shield goes up around you, and you just barely manage to miss this massive claw that comes smashing into the ground right in front of you. Okay, Deimos, your turn.
Hitting a child, you piece of shit. I'll show you what it's like to hit a child. I'm gonna start beating the shit out of him. Because he's a fucking child, I'll punch him.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna start wrapping myself around his arm like a gosh dang stripper pole and grapple. Yeah. How you like that?
Alright,
Took
so he's got to do a
YMCA.
contested athletics check.
Yep. Holy
Alright.
shit!
You try to do that, and he shoves you away, flicking you off to the side. You take a couple steps back. All right, Albrecht, you're up.
I'm going to run between him and Pepin. Misses again. Yes, yes. Yes. And I'm going to stab him again.
Okay.
With the sword.
Okay.
And this time I get my spiked armor. Another crit.
Oh. Jeez. All right. All right. As you slam your blade into him, this time you plunge it deep into his torso, and you can feel the sword just singing in your mind. Yes. Yes. More death. More blood. All right, Pepin, you're up.
Okay, so I am going to cast Lance of Disruption on him. Did you get to look at these spells? See if they were okay?
Nah, you're fine. Just go ahead.
Okay.
You're in freaking hell.
Target him. Okay, he failed. $31 damage. Yep, that's it. Can I move away without
Yeah, you're
incurring
behind
that?
Albrecht.
Okay. So yeah, I'll move back a little. And I'll be
All
right
right.
back in like 2 minutes. Just gonna grab a drink.
Okay. On his turn, having been deeply wounded and stabbed at, you see him like his horns just kind of glow a little bit, and there are. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Let's see, how can I do this? His form just kind of shakes and shimmers a little bit, and all of a sudden you see three versions of him standing there all alongside each other. They move at the same, they move in unison, so their movements are completely in sync, but that's about what you can tell is happening. And Albrecht, this is coming at you.
Okay.
That's a miss. Great axe, another miss. Wow, I can't. You have advantage. I can't roll for shit. 15, that'd be a hit. 30.
That's not a hit.
So, slashing damage. Constitution saving throw, which you succeed. So there's no ongoing effect. Alright, Deimos, your turn.
Alright, so Damus knows what to do. He's going to try and pile drive through all three of these guys. And if they make any resistance, I'm just going to swing at the first thing that is there.
Shit.
I'll try to
so go ahead and
target.
roll.
Try to roll like random punch.
Just roll a d20. Okay. You target. You go to the one closest to you. You swing at it, and it just kind of flickers, and you feel like you make contact with something, but as soon as you hit it, it just
Okay.
kind of vanishes.
Alright, then I'll get in a little bit more. And then, would that count as a hit? Like
Yes.
for my, okay, so, and then I'm going to try to, once again, grab this guy. Try to slow his efforts. Or if it works. Let's see.
You as you reach out, you grab onto something solid.
All right, bitch.
All right. Oh, you managed to grab onto him and hold him. So he's grappled. This one right in front of you. Okay. Albrecht, your turn.
I see Deimos grab onto something solid.
Best as you can tell, yes.
The one that he's grabbing onto then. Move this time, so it's just base attacks. Plus, okay, I don't know why it's be just plus 16.
What, the damage?
Oh, I think I know what happened. I'll fix that.
Oh yeah,
here in
you
a
have
second.
you have one of your effects on, your sword effects on. Right?
Because it's plus 20 because I'm raging, that's why.
Okay, that's right, yeah.
Just forgetting to add damage last time, that's what it was. Oh,
You
another
have
crit.
Plus 9 from strength. Plus 5 from your sword is 14. Plus 18. Why is it plus 20?
So it's 5 from the sword, 2 from the bracers,
That's right.
and then 4 from raging.
Yeah, that's right, okay.
Attack hits. So I should have been doing more damage the other time. Oh, I didn't mean to hold shift, my bad. It's 8 plus 20. Which is 28, not 53.
Okay.
And that doesn't crit either. Or no, that was meant to be a crit. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm smoking something, though. That's obvious.
Alright, so he begins to look
Yeah,
very
this guy.
weak now. Pepin, are you here?
Yep.
It is your turn. Deimos is grabbing onto him. There's a double image, but since Deimos is grappling him, you can see which one it is.
Okay. I will bring up a big beast hand, and it's gonna be flipping him off, and then I'm gonna try to poke him in the eye with it. And my baby hand stays floating like above him.
Okay.
You gonna surrender, bitch?
I'm not
he-
accepting no surrender.
He raises his great axe up in the air and brings it down on you, Deimos.
Yeah.
But which image am I in?
That's a miss. Second attack.
Oof.
Hit. Third attack. One more hit. Alright, then Constitution saving throw. You succeed. Alright. He's greatly weakened. You can see his body just kind of shaking in the air, but he's not going down out of fight. Your turn, Deimos.
All right, I'm gonna try to remove his head, as I said I was gonna try to remove his head.
And that would be a hit.
Sorry, my target's all messed up. There we go.
Alright, big uppercut. You can see his head snap back. He teeters for a little bit. He's barely on his feet.
Then I'll go wrap around, pull his head up, and I will point. I'll make a nice easy cut for Albert to slice his head off.
Okay.
I will indeed attempt to slice his head off.
That would be a hit. All right. The head goes rolling, splattering to the ground, and bouncing across the sand.
Can I make my Bigby sand go over there and then like flick it like a paper football at the crowd so they can see that we're nothing to mess around with, and roll some badass intimidation?
Sure.
And by badass, I have a +0 to it.
You're looking
So-
cute as shit.
So as you kick the head over in that direction, it lands at the foot. There's a bunch of creatures who have been watching. You've drawn their attention. There's been flashes of magic and loud smashing sounds, and so several creatures had started to look your way. One of the small creatures that looks a lot like the thing that he smashed, he swatted out of the sky, is standing there and his head rolls over to it. Looks like this.
I'm gonna flex my Bigby's hand. Oh god damn it!
Right. He looks up at you, and you hear this like skittering kind of high pitched kind of like sound as you don't understand what he's saying, but he begins to like mimic this high pitched sound as he floats up in the air. He can fly. Blimlick says,
Oh, you pissed him off. Pissed him off, you did. Oh, the Loths travel in packs. They are of kin, even though they look nothing alike. Oh, he's calling his kin. Oh, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Can I? Oh shit! He's already calling his kin.
I mean, you rolled a natural 1 on your Arcana check.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, what are we gonna do?
I say we show our prowess in front of the gatekeepers as we crush these guys and get a cool gift in.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see if flashing the ring would do anything, but I'm up for one more battle.
Okay. So as you are talking and seeing that, you hear the high chittering sound come from all around you, and through the crowd is cutting, not cutting, but like weaving in and out from amongst the other creatures there. You see a bunch of these things just kind of like spinning out and coming to your way. Okay, Pepin, you're up next. Your
Okay.
turn.
Let me link this to you. So this is a level 8 spell, so it's pretty powerful. I can cast 2 spells in one turn. They can both be spell slots, and they'll do their max effective damage, but they can only be 6th level or lower. Is that cool?
Come on.
That's a pretty cool spell. Spell Supreme is only effective in augmented.
I mean, shit, you're burning spell slots, so yeah.
I don't see where it says max damage. Oh, full for their full possible damage and duration. Okay. All right, sure.
Okay. All right. So the first spell is going to be Chain Lightning. I'm not sure if these guys are resistant or not because I've never fought them, and I honestly don't remember myself.
Okay.
So. Excuse me. And here's the damage, bitches. Yeah, they
Okay.
resist some of it. And then my second spell will be...
You're still wounded pretty heavily, so.
It'll just be a fireball. How many can I get?
20-foot radius. We'll call this to scale, so it'll be that.
Okay. Let's see. I'll move it
A little
down.
bit smaller
just
since it covers the center circle plus the Fantasy Grounds drawing circle is a little off. Yeah, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's one circle smaller. There.
okay. So pretty much the same guys that I got with the chain lightning.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, okay. Begin to drop out of the air.
And I will move behind Albert.
It's a good move. Alright, because these things are pissed. Alright, so, this one comes buzzing around, flits around this area, draws a bead on you, Pepin, and you see its trident go up, and as it does, it flickers them back and forth, and begins to throw these spines at you, these trident spines. There's a bunch of them. So...
Those will all hit.
Plus 17. Holy shit.
There you go. Okay. This one comes around here, buzzes around here. Targets you also. Actually, which one was that? Yeah.
Yeah, they got a crit fail to miss.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that should be hitting you. They don't hit very hard, but they attack 4 times. So it kind of adds up. This one comes buzzing in over here. Targets you, Albric. Those are all hits. And the last one comes around here. Wait, which one is this? Alright. Buzzes around this way. Targets you, Deimos.
If it matters, I have disadvantage to hit. It's my cloak.
2, 3, 4. Okay. There. So, alright, let's see. Disadvantage here. 1, 2, 1 hit. 2 hits. And 2 misses. Alright. Deimos, your turn.
Deimos is gonna go over here. Fuck. Alright. I'll have to swing at the one guy. Then I'm gonna try to grab number 7. So punch 1, grab 1.
Let's see, number 7. Dexterity check. No, you get it.
Alright, and I'll start choking the life out of him.
Okay. Albrecht, your turn.
Well, I was gonna do something.
Oh, yeah, I got hit 8 times, right?
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. I see a 1. So I lose. My big B sign goes away.
Yeah, that's 15 feet in a straight line. This guy's
Okay.
gonna be hurting. Bam, 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 bam. Not target.
Oof.
This is what real damage looks like right here.
Alright, he splatters. Splatters a million ways. Yeah, I don't think he even held crit there.
I don't have enough movement to get up there. What? 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 35. Yeah, I'd have enough movement get up here. This guy's gonna be hurting as well. Control.
Okay.
Oh, he's still alive. Well, I
still
killed
alive.
I killed somebody, so I can attack him again with my sword.
All right, now he's dead. All right, Pepin, you're up. Pepin?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at this guy, level 3. Miss. Hold on, I will lucky that because it's a level 3 spell.
He has luck too.
Oh, nice. And I will add for alchemical casting a first level, so it'll add 2d10 force damage to it.
Okay.
And I will use Thunder!
Oh, holy crap. Oh, he almost killed it. Almost.
I'm gonna spell. Oh wait, wrong character.
Quicken. And that's my turn.
All right. This one is pissed off. He begins to like freak out, and just buzzes his wings a bunch, and you see this yellowish kind of like spore-like crap just kind of buzz out of his wings. It kind of drifts in your area and encompasses this area right here. Both of you make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
No, this is Deimos and. What the heck? Alright, you both succeed. So you take half of this. Oh,
I'll add myself to 13 points.
yeah, 6 hit points, and Elwyn, you give yourself 7 back.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright. And the other one, Deimos, is going to
did you
take.
say 6 hit points?
Yeah.
Okay, I think so.
Take his trident and come stabbing at you. Since he's in melee, he gets more attacks. So here they come, and you took damage from the cloud thing, so your shield doesn't, your cloak doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So got 0, miss. Damn it! 1 hit, 2 hits, 2 hits. Okay, that's it. Your turn, Deimos.
All right, so is this cloud thing still there?
Yeah.
That guy's way too far away. All right. Well, I'm gonna take number 7, and I'm gonna drag him up over here as I'm trying to like kind of get closer to his buddy, but not stay in this cloud. But as I'm doing it, I'm gonna like do a leaping jump pile drive, people's elbow, slam him into the ground.
Okay. Alright, roll your unarmed damage. Since you're grappling him.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then I look at Albrick, and I'm like, I give him the tag team a look as I'm gonna splay this guy straight open. Like he's tiny, but I'm gonna kind of just splay him open and just wait for Albrick to do a cool finishing cool move.
Holy crap.
I whisper, "You fucked up, bitch."
Alright, Albrick, your turn.
He looks pretty heavily damaged.
Yeah.
Just run up and socket punch him straight as far as I can. Make a field goal here. Target him. 15 feet. Oh yes, I did. Never mind.
Oh, Midas, I took Shield and Misty Step at my spell mastery, so I can cast them at will. It doesn't take spell slots.
Just punch this thing and see how far I can make it go.
Roll a d20. $80 feet. You just punt
Nice.
it like a place kicker. You just punt it across the back out into the sea. All right, Pepin, your turn.
Oh wait, I have enough movement to get to this guy. Oh, that's Deimos. Never mind.
Wait, how much movement do you got?
This barbarian, he has increased movement speed.
That's awesome. Shit.
It's ridiculous.
Wait, how do you have so much movement speed?
I think it actually should be 45. I lied. Never mind. So I don't have enough. I was what? 5, 10.
How's it 45? Dwarves have 25, then you have 10 from barbarian, right?
And then the Sword of Cost, one of its bonus, gives me
Oh, that's
plus 10
right.
movement.
That's right. That's right. So it's
Ooh,
45.
nice.
All right, so
Give
I'm gonna
enough
miss.
barely just- yeah. I'm gonna take care of it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not to take all the glory, but
No, you're good. I was gonna Misty Step into Deimos' arms
That
and
would have been like.
Okay.
motorboat those titties.
That would actually probably have to take damage from that.
All right, so
motorboat.
you splatter all over the place. You splatter him all over the place, Albric. All right.
You guys are better than my last group of friends, except for Goes.
That poor guy.
So, Blimlick looks up at you. He says,
You strong warriors. You're pretty good in the fight. Blimlick chose well. Come this way. I show you the gate. Show you the gate.
I'll continue to follow him.
all right. So, as you're walking forward, some of a lot of the smaller creatures, having seen what you did to those loths, start to step out of the way and make way for you. All right, Deimos, your turn. Roll a d20. Along the way, you do notice that your the sensation that you guys felt when you were crossing the Blood Sea is actually intensifying, and as you're moving through these crowds of wraiths, ghouls, demons, fiends, and some mortals, you look around at some of the faces. And there's a pack of like former humans or something along the way, and you see they're like gaunt and wasted away faces, kind of like really emaciated. Their lifeless eyes. One of them, like a middle-aged lady, says, "Please help us. Been here so long, so long. Have no, and she reaches out and she grabs your forearm, and she holds on a very weak grasp. Can't hold on much longer. Please help us through the gate. Deimos, now that you're closer to her, you recognize that she is in fact human, and as best as you can tell, being a cleric, she's alive. Like, she's not a spirit, she's not a demon or anything like that. She's actually a human, but her body is like withered, and her soul is probably what's most haunting. Is that the lifelessness and the dullness in her eyes.
Guys, this lady's like totally like not good. Hey, chick, how long have you been here?
She says, time, it's hard to tell. Days, weeks, but she looks at her hand. She says,
been like it's been like this shortly after arrived.
Hmm. I wonder if there's a way around this.
Blimlick says to you,
You should let the rat fiends, the rat scum, just be. They're worthless. Worthless. Everyone here just shits on them, kicks them around, laughs at them.
I mean, you're not doing much, are you?
Me? No. No, Blimlick is nice.
Would I have any knowledge about what's going on as a lore master?
roll for it.
What you want?
Roll, let's see here, lore. Give me a history check.
Shit.
Oh, damn.
Your patron lady told you a story once, talking about souls that went to hell. Oftentimes, well, not often, occasionally when a loved one would go to hell, a human or a mortal would be so despondent and so desperate that they would make a pact with the devil or find some way or find a portal or something to get to hell to try to retrieve the soul of their lost loved one. The problem is that hell is for demons. Hell is for the lost. And any mortal body, any mortal creature here succumbs eventually to what is called soul rot. Basically, a seeping away, a withering away of a person's life essence. And you're not exactly sure how long it takes, but you know that no creature can stay down here and be completely unchanged for long.
Okay. So now that just clicking that I remember that story, I'm going to turn around and say, you know what will help? It says that if there's ever a dragonborn that cannot use his arms or legs, legend says that if you leave him right here, it'll save the whole world.
A dragonborn, you said?
Yes. Blue one.
Oh. A blue.
Well, you know what I say? You know what I
Oh,
say? I say
shit.
fuck the world. I say fuck that fucking world.
Oh, shit.
Let the world fucking rot. Cause war can't stay no here, no hellhole.
Do you want to be a hero?
Hey, keep talking shit, Blue Dragonborn. No, I'm just kidding. I'll tell him the real thing, what you just said.
Oh, shit. Oh. I was already unhitching him. I'll put him back on.
You put me back on. Put me back on your hairy back, you hairy ass bitch.
You know you love
You don't leave Volk here.
stinky ass
You
little
and Volk
bitch.
have a deal. Volk does not have gold. The Volk does not have lots of riches and gems and rubies and gold to buy lots of bitches with. Volk needs that gold.
But know what a fork can buy? A catheter. Because you're going to need a lot of them.
All right.
Hey, wait.
So-
Aren't you guys here to rescue a lost one?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we should hurry.
Yeah, so do we know anything about this, like if there's any way to postpone this or anything like that?
You
More
have
like
no
precautions, like we know we're
No
boned,
idea of it.
but- Okay.
So
I
on
don't
the
know,
other
bro.
side, as you guys got closer, so the effect of this wasn't on the other side of the Blood Sea Pepin, but you're guessing that as you got closer to one of the centers of power here in Hell, that the soul rot became an effect, and you're feeling this for the first time as well. I need all of you to roll a D100. All right, Albrecht.
I don't know
As
if I should look
as
at
the as the weight of all this is around you, Albrecht. Let's see, you're first. The just the heaviness of all that's been going on, of your trip through into hell, and the things that you've seen and that you're experiencing here. This strange seeping away of your stamina, your mental strength. Just something inside your mind just kind of snaps, and you're suddenly overcome with the urge to eat something.
I look to our little friend and I say, what you guys got to eat down here?
Yeah, more like roll a d20 and see what's on the ground around you.
Oh, is Fork by here? Uh-oh.
Okay, a
I
6.
point out a pile of Fork shit.
All right, so you see the cast off like of a. It looks like the slough or the remnants of a like basically the like rotten skin off of a large creature. Just like a big chunk of rotten and like cast off flesh, dried up and cast off flesh on the ground, and all of a sudden this craze comes over you, and you're overcome with an urge to eat it.
I guess I eat.
I'm gonna say, hey, don't take all for yourself. Give some to the Dragonborn.
All right. Limnick says,
Dwarves, mortals. Very odd. Very odd. Why would you eat that? It makes no sense. That's nasty. You guys are nasty.
Albrecht, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is it poison?
Hmm?
Slash
Yes, it would be.
Never mind. But no, remember what the detriment from my sword to cost was? So it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you feel this strange gurgling kind of like nastiness in your stomach, but you don't feel any immediate negative effects from it.
Good.
Okay, Deimos, you having rolled all of this, you're the same wave of loss just like sweeps over your head, and you fall unconscious.
Ah, I remember my dick.
All right, you just kind of like drop to the ground face forward, and Vork is on your back, and you're just like flat down on the ground.
Oh.
All right, as that happens, Vork goes,
Hey, broad. Hey, what you doing? Not time for a nap. Are you sleeping? Is you unconscious? Huh. You're sleeping. Huh. You're gorgeous. Huh. You're lying there on the fucking floor. Huh. I ain't even get a chance to slip you roofies yet. Huh.
Oh, damn. Deimos
Yeah, what
can't
happened?
respond. Deimos can't respond.
He says, you're lucky, broad. You're lucky I don't have my fucking arms and legs. Man, I tell you, I'd show you what a man was, you lucky broad.
all right. Pepin. All right. While that's happening, you're overcome with terror, and you kind of like retreat into your mind that just the trauma of having finally crossed the sea, the blood sea that you've been trying to do so for years, and seeing that on the other side is not any kind of hope, but is this massive thrall of nasty like demon kind and despair. You are paralyzed.
All right. So as soon as Deimos falls, I would have started walking over there, pulling down my pants to teabag the Dragonborn dude, but I'll just paralyze on my way, like have my pants halfway down.
All right. So Vork is like, oh, and here I am fucking stuck here. he's like flailing on his back, trying to get off. So Albrecht, you're there. You're just finishing up your meal. Deimos is unconscious on the ground. Pepin is on his way over there, paralyzed. When you sense a figure coming your way. You look up, and standing kind of like over Deimos is this void-faced, like this featureless creature. And flowing in these bluish, kind of tattered but ornate robes. Its eyes kind of menacing and oddly shaped, but otherwise in that its head large and conical, but its face completely devoid of feature. Its hands kind of like extend down into these weird misshapen claws, but other than that, it's standing on two legs, and it eyes you very, very cautiously, very very intensely.
Okay.
Ooh, gross.
I'm gonna look at it. Say, okay. I'll wait to see what it does.
Okay. It pulls out from underneath its robe that sword, right? And it looks at you and it says, and you feel kind of like reverberating through your mind. You hear this haunting voice say, "You have insulted my kin. I come to take vengeance."
I'm
Right.
going to say to him, first,
What'd you say?
then what happens next?
What did you say? I couldn't hear you. You cut out.
Oh, I was gonna say, to the guy, and are the creatures we just killed plus the big guy. I was gonna say they attacked us first. We were just defending ourselves.
And they were little
Yeah.
bitches.
I don't say that, but yeah.
All right. All right, Albrecht. Roll initiative.
Oh boy. Okay. Character sheet.
Bro, you got this.
It's 10, so 30.
Okay. You move first.
You read something real quick?
I should have definitely taken some of those items from the party sheet.
How beefy does this guy look?
He looks agile.
Okay, I will run up and attack him.
Okay.
Straight line. Whistles. Yep, that's about it. Let me target him. Us. That should have advantage.
It does not.
It still hits though.
Yep.
Attack him with my armor.
Okay. As you swing at him, he uses his reaction to parry one of your attacks, and he kind of like spins around your blade. You do manage to connect with him 3 times. His cape is kind of like fluttering and making it kind of hard to identify where he is specifically, where his form is, but you do manage to hit him all 3 times. But he uses his reaction to kind of parry and make a reply against one of your attacks with his longsword. That should be attacking you. Attacking you. There we go. Oh, wait, hold on a second here. There. Why am I not targeting you?
Mm.
It says I'm targeting you. Oh, there. Okay, there we go. And his sword kind of stabs in, and you can feel just the weight of it just punch into your your body there. And you shouldn't be able to have double effect 10 resist all 34 44. Okay,
Yeah, it should just be once. I will go check that out.
that's fine. Anyway, so that was his reaction. On his turn, he's gonna swing at you 3 times. 1, miss. 2, hit. 3, hit. And this sword, every time it hits you, it's like the blade cuts you, but the energy from the sword, it kind of like vibrates once it's inside your body, and it just causes so much more disruption. There's like this micro vibrations, these micro tremors that are passed along at a very high frequency, and you can feel that even if it cuts you, like an inch deep in your skin, that the blood vessels and the muscle tissue and stuff is torn even deeper, like a good 4 or 5 inches deeper than where the blade actually penetrates. It's like a vibration sword or something like that. It's causing a ton of damage every time it touches you.
Okay. That's not.
Hold on. You gotta make a wisdom saving throw, which you fail. Alright, and you are charmed.
Nope.
Okay.
This is not going well, guys.
Alright, so his eyes just kind of focus on you, and he stands up, and he looks at you, and he says, "Strong warrior you are, but not a match for me and my kin. He says, if you would just stop and bow to me, I would spare you and let you live the rest of your life as a slave." Alright, your turn.
Okay. So I can't attack him.
Correct.
Those as well. Hit, yeah.
So, Deimos is unconscious and Pepin is stunned.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Trying to figure it out. I don't have much. I'm a very single-minded character. I assume grappling attacks. I can run away from him, right?
Yeah.
I will run towards Deimos, slap him, try to wake him up.
Okay. Go ahead and, well, as you pick up Deimos, I want you to make a Constitution check.
Okay.
Alright. As Albert comes over and uses his whole action to shake you, you find yourself very slowly coming up out of your unconsciousness. You're prone on the ground. Vork is on your back, shouting and screaming, saying, wake up, you hairy bitch! Wake up, you stupid broad! This thing's killing us! It's killing your friends! Vork doesn't want to die! Vork doesn't want to die right now!" Alright, and you feel Alberic's dwarf hands just kind of shaking you.
Cuckoo.
Okay. Albert, as you end your turn, because that's all your whole actions do that. Deimos,
Yep.
you are prone right now.
All right. Can I stand up?
Yes, you can. That's half your movement.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll stand up, I'm actually going to do right here for my spells and stuff. I'm gonna give shit. How the best way to do this? I'm gonna give Albrecht a heal
Okay.
because I can.
I need more of a greater restoration, unless it cures that type of stuff.
Oh, that's what. Okay. Fuck. I'll give him a greater restoration then.
Okay.
So I'll burn that. Yeah, that's what he says.
All right, Albrecht, your mind clears up and you find yourself broken free from the effects of the Ultraloth's hypnotic gaze.
And then I'll go over here and I shall grab his neck and point his eyes towards the sky if I can, because his gaze seems like not good.
Okay. I'll do
It's
that.
not
Let me
nice
beat
to
that.
stare at dwarves like that.
Oh, damn. All right. You grab his head
And
and you wrap it around it and you kind of point it away from everybody. On his turn, though, he is going to vanish.
Psh, these guys got sick vanishing skills.
Comes up behind you, Albrecht, and you feel the
That's right.
blade of his sword just slipping into your back, and you hear his dusky whisper in your mind, "You had your chance. Now die, slave." You drop to the ground, and instantly he rushes you, Deimos.
No. Which one am I?
Wait, I was down
Go,
that
kid,
many
go.
points.
That's a miss, so I guess with disadvantage, both of you miss. Okay. Pepin
Yeah, that-
is paralyzed. Albrecht, death saving throw.
Oh wait, I have a Constitution saving throw to drop to 1 hit.
That's right, you do. You do, go ahead.
My bad. So I just don't roll a 1. Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
at 1 hit point.
Alright. Alright, Albrecht, it's your turn.
4. Let's see here. I am going to healing potions, but I don't. I'm going to attack him, I guess. Attacks. Boom. Or not that. Yeah. Take 10 off of this.
You can actually remove your own effects that you stick on yourself too now.
Can
I
you?
picture.
Yeah, if you stick them, you can get rid of your own effects.
Really? I didn't know that.
Or if you stick them on someone else, you can remove them from them too.
That's cool.
How do I do that, Deimos?
I think you click it's like the face thing, whatever it is, with the stars around it or something like that. And then it'll show all the shit on you, and there'll be like a minus marks next to stuff.
This thing with all the stars around me.
All right,
On the
so
combat
you see it- combat tracker, yeah.
See. Indeed. Oh,
BRB.
that is so nice
Oh, cool.
to know.
Cool. It's cool you can do that now.
Makes it a little bit easier on the DM.
No kidding.
Okay, anyways. Still gonna attack him. Okay, great.
Hold on. How did you have advantage? Oh, you didn't actually have him targeted.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, there you go.
I dropped unconscious. Can I still get my crit, or do I have to reroll?
You gotta reroll it. Gets a hit.
Max damage. It's like a bitch. I will add. So. 5 hit dice to this.
Okay.
Sword damage. And come on, roll high, baby, roll high. 1. Four. All right, I guess. And then I'll go into giant mode.
So 66 to him. Okay.
76% of my hit dice. Alright, 285 times 3. Answer. Okay, so 855 hit points and 654 damage.
Okay.
I should have lost some temporary hit points instead, so I'll make it 647.
Okay.
Because for some reason my temporary hit points weren't going away.
Anything else?
That's my turn. That's action, bonus action.
After you transform, his reaction is to attack you. Since you attacked him, he spins around and slashes into your gut with his force blade, his vibration blade, and just kind of ripples through your form. All right, Deimos, your turn.
Deimos crush.
A special a shield that's good for when people are low hit points and we're dumb.
Yeah, but it's like
Hit.
the very, very beginning of the day too.
I'll try to survive.
And then I'm gonna just wrap this some bitch up. Yeah, wrap you up, bitch.
Okay. Yeah, you caught him. You caught him.
All right, that's me. So he should be grappled and restrained, baby, until he
All right.
disappears
Grappled and
again.
restrained. He's gonna look at you in the face, make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to. You didn't want to. Maybe I should let this guy go. He seems like my friend.
He says,
Then again,
Stop resisting me.
oh,
Stop resisting me and I'll let you serve as my pleasure slave for all eternity.
ooh, you're in some weird shit.
Amos likey.
All right. Let's see here. I guess your turn is over, so you can't necessarily let him go at this moment. So I'll still consider him restrained. You feel him manipulating a magic spell underneath you, but you feel yourself unable to, let's see, to stop him or anything like that. See a storm, maybe 10 sheets of 10-foot cubes, range each cube around you. Okay, so basically, you can feel his hands moving in the somatic forms of a spell cast, and all around you, the ground begins to erupt in flames. So everybody here, Deimos, Pepin, Albric, dexterity saving throw. Pepin is unable to save because he's stunned. Deimos, you're restrained, so you fail. Albric, you succeed. Fire damage, bursting out.
Whew.
Alright, and that's his turn. Pepin, you are no longer
wakes-
paralyzed.
Yeah, that wakes me the fuck up. Alright, so I take a quick look around, seeing what's going down. I'm gonna quickly cast a spell called Ice Lance.
Mm.
And I will alchemical casting add a 3rd level spell slot to make my DC 2 higher.
Okay.
Okay, see, he succeeds, so he only takes half of this.
Okay.
But,
Ooh.
oh no, he had to fail the dex save. Damn it. That didn't go as planned, guys.
All good.
Shit. Do I have a bonus action? Not that I remember.
I'll wreck your turn.
Let's see. How much damage have we laid into this guy?
He's restrained, so you have advantage against him. I guess it doesn't matter. 252.
And he's only at halfway. Oh, not time to break out the spell. And I'll add some hit dice. Yeah, add that.
Hits. Oh, nice hit.
Yeah. Oh, before he kills me. See how this goes.
How many are you adding?
Oh, yeah, I'll add 3 hit dice.
Okay.
Come on. Ready?
21, 34. That is just enough to kill him.
Oh,
All right, as you let loose with all of your attacks and your hit dice, you blow them all. You see his form just wrapped up inside Deimos's arms, just kind of slump down to the ground and collapse lifeless.
Oh, impressive. Impressive. You just took an Ultraloth in battle. From the 3rd level of hell they are. Oh, powerful indeed. Come to bid on at the Soul Vend, I believe. If you had not stumbled upon his kin, he would have passed through the gates on his own merit, no doubt about it. Amazing.
how far away from the thing are we now?
You're about a third of the way through the crowd. I mean, it's a long. And in front of you it just gets more and more packed.
I look at Pep, and you wouldn't happen to know a spell called Fly, would you?
Let me see if he does. Yeah, he does. He has it. For him to be able to cast it on all of you would be a pretty high level spell, but he could probably do it.
Yeah, that's what I think we should do, is we should fly over to the gate, leave this little grubby guy behind, and flash our giant dicks.
Dude, I can
So,
teleport us over to the gate.
So Pepin, what you learned was that the Ultraloth that you guys just fought was an emissary from the third level of Hell, and they're known for their power, and he probably had come to bid at the Soul Vend. Pepin's Blimlick said that he no doubt would have made it through the gates on his own merit, because of his reputation. So.
Let's cut off its head and take its shit and show it that we fucked this guy up.
Yeah.
I totally agree, and then I need you to get us over there some way, somehow, whether that's teleportation or
About how far are we from the gate?
You're about a third of the way in. We'll call it about 150 yards.
Would most of these people like kind of not be in our way after we fuck this guy up, and who's probably a okay-ish deal?
A
Like
lot of
middle
people that had
management?
been immediately around you are giving you clearance, but ahead of you, most of the people were oblivious of the fight. They're a lot of people don't even care. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of shouting. There's fighting. There's fights breaking out everywhere. You know, there's body parts and blood being splattered. So fights are not uncommon.
I
You know,
can definitely get us over there.
there's people
Yes, please.
weeping and screaming, and it's just pandemonium all around you.
I'll just. Do you guys think I should open an arcane gate and we'll just walk through it over there, costing me a 6th level spell slot, or just teleport us? 7th level spell slot.
are we too far away to fly, or how big a spell slot is that?
Fly is 3rd level, but I can only make one creature fly. 4th, or I can cast a 5th and make all of 3 of us fly.
I think that's what you should do then.
Okay, so I'll use the 5th level spell slot and cast fly on all of us.
Okay. You all start flying. Blimlick grabs onto your foot, Albrecht, as you start flying up. And you guys make your way over the majority of the crowd. And you see and you look up, and there's a fair number of winged creatures up in the sky, too. Various beasts, like large permutations of bats and gargoyles and stuff like that. The air is thick with them. Elwyn, I need you on your turn now, since you guys are flying. Roll me a d20.
You probably should have teleported. Oh well.
Okay. The air is thick with these aerial creatures. You do manage to brush up against a very large winged creature just kind of flying through the area. Against your better judgment, you swear it's some kind of like undead dragon that just sweeps through the area. Let's see. You guys being up in the air, it swoops through. All right, roll me dexterity saves.
Do I have advantage?
Oh,
because I
damn.
can see
Yes. Wow. I'll check those rolls. Alright. Alright. As this winged creature comes swooping through the area, it just the turbulence like pushes you out of its way before it actually comes into contact with you, and you guys being aware enough manage to dart out of its way before it you draw its attention. You manage to avoid it completely as it goes on its way, and you see that it actually swoops through and devours. Its big maw opens up and crunches down on a couple of medium-sized creatures, you know, just 30 feet past you. And just crunches down. There's a sickening crunch, and the thing just continues to move on its way. You guys escaped that one.
Whew, does this thing look super duper strong?
Well, yeah, it was a very large dragon, but oddly enough, had no wings. It's something that used to look like a dragon. It's very odd shaped, very odd looking. Actually, since you guys since you rolled so well in your dexterity saving throw, it looks something like this. It's something that used to be a dragon, but its wings have been torn off, its body greatly changed and ripped apart, and done a ton of alterations made to it, but it is flying.
Oh man, that's pretty cool.
That is nice.
Okay,
Let's
so
avoid
that's
that
the
at all
creature.
costs.
That's the creature that you guys managed to avoid.
Yeah, let's like not do that one.
Okay, you guys are flying over the crowd, and you manage to make your way to the area right in front of the gate. There you see a gap in the. So I'm going to draw on this little map that we have here. So if this is the gate, all right, and you guys are coming from where you are, where your character sheets are, where your tokens are. The crowd. This is the wall. The crowd comes to like right around here, and there's like a small arc of creatures that have stopped in front of the gate, and in the center of this area here, on a pile of rubble and refuse that you recognize as a big pile of corpses, a huge mound of bodies and rotting carcasses and that kind of stuff. You see the gatekeeper, or at least a creature, and Blimlick says,
Oh, there he is. Gate Warden. Gate Warden, only he says who passes through the iron gates of this.
all right. So
I
here's the
start.
Gate Warden.
Great. I just look at Deimos. And say to him, "It's been one of those days, hasn't it?"
I think so.
That thing has skulls for balls.
Oh damn it. Gatekeeper, let us the fuck in.
All right,
Okay.
sorry, you're still in the air, and you see him there on top of this big pile of corpses, and the people are giving him lots of leeway. Behind him, you can see the gate just slowly shutting, the last sliver of opening behind him, as he had just let someone through.
Did the dragon dude he let through?
No, the dragon is in the air.
Before we go in, come here, you big woman.
Not big. Big boned.
I'm
Used to have a
gonna
really big bone. Bigger than your bone.
look. I'm gonna do the best thing to you that anybody's ever done. I call this the Pepin Special.
Oh.
And I wiggle my fingers a little bit, and I touch her right in the the forehead.
Yeah.
What the shit? This just got
What
awkward.
the fuck?
Did you grab my dick?
And I cast Foresight on you, spending my life level spell slot.
Ooh. Foresight.
Mm.
Foresight's pretty pro.
What's that one do?
It gives you
It does
advantage on
everything.
everything, and
Oh.
everything has disadvantage against you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
9th level spell.
And it's not concentration, which is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're our best bet to get out of here alive. So that's why I cast it on you.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this.
These titties. I mean, Alright, let's do this stupid shit.
Okay. So where are you guys landing?
Right in front of this motherfucker, and
Okay.
throw the whatever the face's head isn't right down, and say, "Passage through the gates of Dis."
All right. So this thing is huge, and as you guys drop down in front of him, you can tell that he's kind of watching you. But all the creatures around you are giving him plenty of leeway. And you guys drop down in front of him, and his eyes are set on you. And you toss the skull down. And
I mean, like,
You
you
can
know,
see-
5 feet from him.
Go on.
I'm still like
Yeah.
20 feet from him, but
he lowers his massive head down and sniffs at the skull, and looks up at you, and says,
What credentials have you to pass through gate?
I gesture to the skull and say, "Is this not good enough on its own? Does this not prove our worth?"
Show invitation.
I'm motherfucking peppin'.
I want to pull out the ring and show that to him. Just gonna. If not, I also want you to cast Cage Fight on me.
Well, if I cast Cage Fight on you, that means you just won't be able to fight anybody.
Him
He says-
with me.
Well, I have to cast it, then I have to let you in the next turn.
You show him the ring, and it gives him pause. And he says, "You have seal of Dark Lord with you. You are marked. You are targeted. You have no place in this." He kind of brings his axe up and slams it on the ground. He says, "But you show worth. Maybe Lord Vimrick has use of you. Says any seal bearer bring to him if they have worth. I test worth of you."
Oh, okay. Does it help that I bought you a snack and I gestured to the little thing on my foot?
His he takes a half hobbling leap off the pile of bodies that he's sitting on and comes crunching down to the ground in front of you. It's a big cacophonous boom slam to the ground. Alright.
So we had to prove our worth to this guy.
Yeah. What he basically just said was that did I say Lord Vimrick? Baron Vimrick, who you heard from the lady that you met on the other shore, is the is basically the master of Balsafir, and the lord of this level of hell, this entry, this first level, or at least this section of it. And this guy, the gate warden, is definitely his agent. So he was told that if anyone bears the seal of the Dark Lord, that he was to test them, and if they had metal, if they were worth anything, that he was to bring, or at least allow them passage to see the Dark Lord, or to bring them to the Dark Lord, to Lord Vimrick, to Baron Vimrick. So he is
Let
going
me
to test
guess. The test is to fight him?
you. Oh yeah, of course. Initiative. But if you guys are feeling that these things are kind of hard, this is hell after all.
Oh yeah. I'm assuming we're fighting hell, so.
Oh, this is just the gate. This is the gate, man.
Yeah, man. I'm still feeling like to get to that gate position there, you gotta be pretty strong.
You guys actually haven't even technically made it into hell yet. You're just like on the
Don't
outside.
worry
You're on the
about
front
this.
door.
Don't ruin this for us.
Amos, I feel
Alright,
like
Albert,
that
you're up.
episode is. I feel like that episode of Stargate where there was the meteor crashing into Earth. Are we just theater of the mind?
It's on the.
It's on the map.
Oh, thank you. Holy shit, it's huge.
Albert, you're up.
Yeah, I know, I'm thinking. Long and hard about my life decisions right about now. Here we go. Here goes nothing. I will be adding some hit dice to this, expending the last of mine again.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you
did.
guys. You guys don't have Elwyn's staff. Oops. You're minus the legacy weapon.
Yeah.
I might have tuned this thinking that there were 3 of you.
Well, we did the thing where you tuned it for 4 people without Euphemia, so.
Yeah. It's true. And it killed Elwyn.
Yeah.
There should be this.
I
I
don't
forgot
find
to
that
click
really-
the buttons. So it's 89 instead. I forgot to click a couple buttons.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we beat a couple generals of Asmodeus, so come on, we could hopefully take a gatekeeper. Who knows?
Dice to the first couple. It doesn't matter. I will add the last 2 hit dice to that. I want a freaking 12. That's all I want in life right now.
Okay, so 24 more.
24 extra. Yep. And
Okay. Deimos, you're up.
Right. Deimos is going to kiss his hand, point to the sky. He's going to start, go in Super Deimos mode. So I'll
Okay.
burn that real fast. And I'll do this all in just a second. I'll shoot straight over here because I'm super cool and sweet. Punch him once. Oh, yeah. I feel pretty good. And then with my bonus action, I will activate my shield. So
Oh, thank
I'll do
you.
that. All right now just to save some time.
hit points very effectively in that fight against the big bad, against the... So,
Well, don't expect much hit.
does it mean you want to make them spell slots for Elwyn?
That's just one spell slot.
Nah, 50 hit points are better.
Yeah. I'll give you the 50 though.
Yeah, give it to Pepin. I got my Constitution saving throw.
Oh, definitely a Pepin then, yeah.
Alright. This thing, as
T15
you,
right now, so yeah.
Yeah, so, it belches out this huge, noxious ball of gas, and it just like plumes around him. It just fills this whole area, this like noxious gas, literally out of his mouth. And as it does that, its eyes kind of spark, and from the tip of its horn, you can see plumes of flame going out, and the ball of gas ignites. And you all make dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage.
Yes, you definitely want to use it.
I will catch the fire.
You still fail, as the fire and acid damage goes blazing out.
Oh, actually, that still goes on that.
Okay. And you are all covered in this thick, gooey, blackish, like sticky substance. You all have a disease, but you don't know what it does yet.
Do the disease work on me? I'm immune to disease.
Are you immune to
Poison.
disease?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So you don't have it.
Oh, thank you.
Other one. Just kidding, I am. I'm not.
Honestly, how the hell is Pepin immune to diseases?
He's not.
Okay. Pepin, your turn.
Okay.
And that was his
So we're-
breath attack, so
We're all on the ground,
Sorry.
right?
you are.
Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna haste Dalbrick.
You.
I'm gonna move the fuck away.
So hold on. Yeah, go on. Okay. I'm just gonna burn this attack so it will charge. It should. Don't worry about that. That was I just did that so that it would automatically roll the recharges on his turn. All right, Albrecht, your turn.
Okay, so I'm hasted. What does that mean?
You get
one
an
extra attack.
And +2 to AC.
Oh, wonderful.
Did you put that on Albrecht?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah.
Wreck his butthole, bitch.
I'm gonna wreck his butthole so hard. He's big enough. I'm gonna move 15 feet in a straight line. Like that.
Uh-oh. Color change. We're fucked.
I forgot you're in hell. It should be black.
Hey, dude, I got this thing I just realized called Master of Magic that I can cast. I can use it once per day. That I can cast any spell out of any class ever existed. I just have to have the spell slot for it.
Yep.
So if you get me a level 9, I can cast Mass Heal.
Oh.
I don't know why. Oh, I see. That's fine. Okay, anyways, yeah, attacking.
That will hit.
The damage, and then plus 10 more. My bad, I forgot again.
And I swear, every time we play on Monday, I always want to re-download World of Warcraft.
So do I get 4 attacks or 3 attacks?
Plus
You get-
1 to what you normally have.
Yeah. 2 plus bonus plus 1.
And your speed is doubled. And you get advantage on dex saving
literally-
throws.
I already had that. I'm literally gonna run circle. Oh my god.
I'll take that.
How's he looking? Oh, we're getting there. Oh yeah, I can't actually kill this guy if we want to get in. Never mind. That's right. Just gotta survive.
Alright, Deimos, your turn.
Oh, shit, this guy's...
Or I can shape change into a fucking dragon.
Ooh. I can't tell how strong this guy is. Go over here. And I go pow pow. Oh, yeah.
Another crit. Nice.
Oh, holy crap.
Amos, you would be so fucked in my game right now. I make my players take shots every time they crit fail or succeed.
Yeah, that wouldn't. I'll be fine, trust me.
Deimos is a
I also
brewer.
make myself do that.
His
so,
high tolerance.
Yeah, dude, I brew at like 3 breweries. Also with my engineering job. Don't ask how. Work too much. And then I'm
Wait,
gonna
you
grab
brew
like,
at
it's
your
like-
job also?
Yeah, I do a lot of work. But I like money. I buy stupid shit. I literally bought like $1,000 worth of armor like 3 days ago. We won't worry about that.
Armor. Holy crap.
Yeah, I have no use for it, but I wanted it. And then I will oh shit, I'm like kind of like grab like one of those chains that was hanging. Oh, I'm gonna grab one of those his skull testicles and start pulling
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
Alright.
Take it.
Yeah,
Oh, give me those ball testicles. Yeah. Oh, it feels so good.
I knew it. I know you like them nuts.
Hey,
you like
hey,
these nuts right here. Yeah, you wish
Don't
you
be
wish you had
jealous,
these
bitch.
nuts.
Oh, these nuts are bigger than you, bitch.
I don't fucking care. My nuts
Yeah,
is
oh, it's
more potent than any of these skull nuts, and you wish you had these
And
nuts.
as I'm making sure like when I'm
Bitch.
pulling these skull nuts, like it's like going like over my shoulders. It's like I'm pulling it. So like these nuts are straight in his face.
Alright, are you done?
I'm just passing out heal. Sorry about that.
Alright, so I mean, you guys are definitely pouring the damage into him. He does not recharge his thing. He is going to turn to Albrecht. Let's see, what are these attacks that I have here? Alright, and he's going to slam his horn into you. Oh, what a shitty roll. Alright. here comes his big axe coming down on you, Albrecht. One of those will
That'll
hit.
hit.
This won't be too bad. This won't be too bad. And then he's going to activate his burn from within. So this is Albrecht and not Demo, so Albrecht and Pepin. The gooey disease that's like clinging to your bodies suddenly flares up, and you guys take this much acid and fire damage. And let's see, you guys need to make Constitution saving throws.
So we take what, 27? Oh, 27.
Alright, you succeed, Albert, just barely. So, Pepin,
I'll
you are
re-roll that.
burning. Alright, go ahead.
I don't want to burn. Oh shit.
No.
Okay, I'm burning.
You are burning. Your body is catched on fire. Alright, that is his turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a level 7 disintegrate on him, but I will use alchemical casting to add 2d10. Plus, I will use spell secrets to change that into a charisma saving throw.
Okay. That will fail.
Take that, you son of a bitch.
Ooh, nice. Nice. He's definitely rocked by the impact of your disintegrate blast. A huge chunk of his side just falls down to the ground, just like peels off of his body.
It's my turn.
And Albrecht just looks at it and says, "Oh wow, that looks yummy." All right, Albrecht, your turn.
Feet in a straight line again because this guy's fucking huge. I want to get this over with. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, thank you, man. Stood. Well, still targeted.
Ooh.
Really not gonna kill him. Just I have to crit fail to miss.
All right. So as you slam your sword into him, your magic sword, into him, you can see his heavy form just kind of shaking and shuddering underneath the impacts of your blows. He drops down off of his fours, slams down to the ground, sitting right on top of Deimos, who's under his nuts. Vork gets a full face of the skull testes. Let's see, it looks like this. So he slams down to the ground. Deimos, you barely evade taking damage. And he holds his hands up. He goes, "Oh, hold. I am defeated. I grant you passage." And his axe kind of falls down to the ground, as you can see his body heavily damaged and bleeding out from his large tusk in front. There comes this bellowing horn-like sound, and the large and the massive gates of Dis swing open. I guess I can do it. Here, picture.
I'm assuming we're out of combat.
Yes, you're out of combat.
All right, I'll spoil the rest of those things because might as well use them just in case. Yo, Pepin,
Alright,
you
so
want
this-
a 9th level back?
Fuck yeah.
9th level back.
So this is what the gates look like, and they just kind of swing open.
Oh, the dreaded loading screen.
It really is hell.
All right. Blimlick says,
Very good, very good. You make it to other side. Blimlick is pleased. Blimlick is friend. Blimlick goes with you, right?
I will pick him up and I will toss him to the big guy and say, "Here's a snack, buddy."
No!
he kind of pops down, and the big guy is not in any kind of condition to react. Blimlick rushes, does a mad dash towards the door,
Come on, buddy. Get your ass in
And-
here.
and in fact, as all the creatures behind him and around you see that the gatekeeper has been defeated and is not really capable of keeping them away, a big mass rush towards the gates begins.
I'm gonna put up a
There's
wall of
hundreds.
force behind us, so they don't
All right.
get in.
Okay, so that's 10 foot tall, 10 by 10, right? So it's 100 foot long, 10 foot tall is what you can
Yeah.
do.
How
Alright,
big
so you're
is
able
the
to-
gate?
You're able to find a spot in front of it where 100 feet would be an effective barrier, but it's ahead of you. If you put it behind you, you won't be able to block off the whole thing. So
Okay,
you gotta
so
run
we'll
forward
start
a
moving.
while.
Yeah, so we'll move forward until I can drop it behind us.
Okay. Alright. You do drop it behind it, and a bunch of creatures slam into this unseen wall. And the pilot behind it is huge, and there's screeches and wails. Several creatures do make it over. They're large enough to leap over it and pile over it, but you've greatly reduced the number of creatures rushing towards it. So there's still a handful of creatures running towards the door. Blimlick being one of them, you guys being one of them, and you guys rush forward, and you make it through the gates of Dis.
I was about to say, if we were going to be caught or anything, I would just pick these two up and start running with my, what is it now, double my movement, 110 feet movement speed?
Oh no, I had to drop con. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
I'll carry him.
Okay. Yeah, I had to drop concentration on haste, so you would be stunned, dude. I didn't think about that. I forgot.
Yeah, so I'm like dragging you. Or at least helping you hobble along.
Albrecht is stunned, or what's it called? What's
Yeah,
the
Exhausted
effect
or
called?
something.
Yeah, he's just stunned for one turn.
So Deimos, you drag him along. As you guys make it through, you get to the other side, and this is a it's to call it a city would be a misdescription to cities, any kind of city that you've seen on the material plane. Hell itself is like a well churned machine. It's not like the Abyss. The Abyss is chaos incarnate. Hell is the realm of Asmodeus, and he has unified all 7 levels, all 9 levels of Hell, and they all function. Every aspect of it functions completely towards Asmodeus's cause. So all around there are creatures, long lines of creatures and demons and stuff, all moving in certain directions, accomplishing tasks, churning out, basically running the war machine that Asmodeus has set up to perpetuate his assault on the heavens. Hell has a very defined hierarchy, and for a creature to rise past its given station, it would have to be granted a promotion from a creature higher, even higher up, or it would have to supplant its immediate superior through use of treachery or violence or something like that. the culture of hell is definitely the one of subservience to any kind of creature that's in an authority over you. So the magnates and the lords of different realms of hell are unquestioned in their authority. And Asmodeus, of course, rules them all. So you guys see a large. Actually, I guess I didn't Google any pictures of this. A large open area in front of you with creatures all around. There's let's see. I'll find a picture later. Like I said, there's a lot of movement, a lot of activity, but it all seems at least somewhat choreographed and purposed. So that's what kind of sprawls out ahead of you. The stench turns from rot and sewage to one more of sulfur and like a forge, like a hot metal forge. The temperature in here is swelteringly hot.
I shared a link in Discord of this cool book I bought. It's called A Miracle's Guide to Devils. You can download it from my Google Drive.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty
I'll
awesome,
check it
dude.
out. I'll check it out. Try to get some inspiration from it.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. I bought it from DM School.
Nice. All right. Blimlick, having made it through the gates with you, as the gates have shut behind you, but several of the creatures outside made it through, including Blimlick. He says,
I know you didn't try to leave Blimlick behind. Blimlick's too valuable. Blimlick knows too much. He says, this is City of Dis. Iron Gates. Iron City. Great foundries that Asmodeus uses to power his war on the heavens. He says, you come, yes, you come. You search, you look for Soulvent, great marketplace of souls. Yes, look.
and he shows, and streaming from the heavens, you see like a bright, like it looks like a string of pearls coming from the sky, descending down to the to one of the towers at the center of the great city.
Yes, that is the thread of souls. Comes from the material realm, from the plane of mortals. As people die, they come down on the thread and make it to here. Here they are sorted. Here they are purposed. Some are consumed instantly. The weakest ones, the useless ones. But some, the powerful, they are put up to be bid upon, to be used by the archdemons and lords of hell for their dark and sinister purposes, of course.
Okay.
I wonder if someone powerful enough dies, can they come here and become an
Is
arch?
Elwyn like the new Lord of Hell?
Yeah. Is there if they're strong enough, can they ascend to other things besides just slaves here?
Not unheard of. Some of the lords of hell were once souls transported here. But you have to, as a soul, to break free from your master. You must have quite a bit of power and some luck as well, and some treachery.
Wait,
And then to
I
rise
know a
up the
powerful
ranks.
sorcerer who has luck.
To rise up the ranks. He says, oh, some have done it, but they are great few.
Oh, I had a question. Is Elwyn's body decaying? Are we carrying it around? Is it in another backpack next to Vork?
I assumed you're carrying it around with you. I don't know who's actually carrying it.
Well, I
Who's carrying it?
assume since Deimos has Vork, I'll take Elwyn.
Okay, so you have Elwyn strapped on your back like Deimos has Fork strapped on his back.
It's the new fashion trend. Just having things strapped to your back.
Indeed.
All right. So in here, the sense of soul withering that afflicted you outside is even more intense. You guys can feel more of your souls being pulled away and just withered away. you gather that you don't have a lot of time down here. It won't be long, several days at most, before are completely not yourselves anymore.
Shit.
That's unfortunate. So where do we have to go from here? We have to go.
Blimlik suggests, he says that the Soul Vend is a place where the most powerful souls that have been gathered recently are sold, are auctioned off. There's also the Forge,
And
where a
then
lot
what's
of
the
the
big
weaker
thing in the
souls.
center again?
The weaker souls are sent to the Forge to power some of the machinery. They're just basically consumed on the spot as energy. The spire in the center is
So wait, are we
Fred
in
Core,
this, or are
it's
we in
called.
or are we in the place at the center of the map?
You are in Dis. Here, let me show you on the map. Where's my map? Okay, you made it across the Sea of Blood. You made it through the beach, which is right here, and you are now past the gates in the city of Dis itself.
Telling us to go to Balsafir.
Balsafir is where Lord Vimric lives, and he's the lord of this plane, this section of hell. The soul Vend is right here in Dis.
Oh, okay. And so the thread is also coming here.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Before we try, making a deal with the devil, we should try at least buying his soul back.
yeah.
I mean, money is worth down here, but let's head to the soul then. 'Cause I don't think he's going to end up in the forge.
We could break the forge.
Oh yeah, I mean, that may help the gods, but let's worry about
Yeah.
Owen's soul first.
Oh, definitely.
So you're thinking of a plan, Deimos. I like the way you think.
If we break it all will all work, right? Engineering logic right there.
I want
Soul
to ask
Bend.
the little red dude if he wants to get on my back, because I want to be cool too.
But
Wait,
goes,
wait.
All right, then they take ride on back of small human man.
When I look at this guy, do I see a dick on him?
on Blimlik?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
He doesn't wear any clothes. It's kind of free hanging.
All right. Good.
This
good.
is the
good.
city.
We're
This
good
is the
then.
city, by the way.
I thought you were going to say this is his dick. By the way, I was.
No. Because I'm still waiting for a random guy to pop out and be that Baylor that we took his dick off of, like way back in the day.
Okay. So the thread core is the name of the spire in the center where the string of pearls goes to. Right. The forge itself is over here, this red hot area, and the soul vend is like the market area right over here.
Well, to the Solven, compatriots.
To the soul then.
Best thing to check out. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start counting
As
our
you-
platinum and gold pieces between us.
As you make your way through the streets of Dis, you gain the eye of many different creatures. You see large pit lords moving along with smaller demon fiends behind them, and they definitely have a lot of enslaved. Some of the creatures that you see are enslaved and being forced to do manual labor. The coming away from the Soul Vend, you do see the occasional caravan bearing goods and resources from one place to another. So there's definitely commerce down here. There's definitely trade and stuff going on, but there's also like a inherent tension, struggle of power, as different, and you recognize different factions, different types of demons. As Blimlick is traveling with you, he's pointing out that there are different groups within this city even that vie for power, um, and that the Soul Vend itself, as one of the central points where souls are brought down and distributed, is very popular for representation from some of the highest and most powerful houses in Hell to go and try to gain more resources. So as you make your way towards the Soul Vend, you notice that the crowds have kind of dwindled, and instead there's areas that are much more cordoned off. They are for the elite. There's sections for creatures. You look over in one section, you see a bunch of fanged and bluish looking, like there's a different species of demons. Basically, is what I'm saying here. They're broken up into different types as you get to the Soul Vend, and Blimlick tells you that these are basically emissary groups, or from different levels of Hell, different areas within the realms, that have come to the Soul Vend to buy bulk lots of Hell of souls. As you get there, he kind of points over. There is a large open platform. Let me get my map. Okay. There's a large open platform in the center area here, like this. This is the Soul Vend, and all around it, like are little cordoned off areas where different species and different representative groups are gathered. They're underneath banners and tents, so that they can be identified. Up above the open platform is a pedestal, right, where a single solitary tall demonic figure with bright fins above his head is standing, and along with him is his entourage. Blimlick points at him and says,
That is Kinto, master of the Soul Vend and purveyor of this area. He works under command of Asmodeus directly, because his job of distributing the souls to the different houses is one of great importance and great political value.
Looking around, he points out different demons and fiends of great rapport in the area. He points across the way. He says,
There, you see him.
"You'll see that large," and he points, and you see this like abomination, looking like he's pieced together with different bits of different bodies, massive, hulking, very much disgusting, and yeah, it looks like parts of him came through a meat grinder and were pieced back together.
He says, That there is Quargle, lord of the meat market, and purveyor of skins and bone.
He points another one to another area, and this one, this creature is cloaked in shadow, and it is hard to see any defining characteristics about him. But it is, large in size. We're figuring at 20 foot in diameter, a black zone, 20 foot in diameter, that moves around slightly as if it had anatomy to it.
He says, That is the Torn Morrow. He says, A spectre. He says, A spectre of great, who is feared. Not much is known, and not many live to tell about him.
He points another way, and this one, you can see a female demon garbed in great regal gowns, very ornate and flowing, accompanied by courtiers of lesser but still very impressive dress.
Mistress Ambrosia. She says, paramour of the city of Dagon and consort to Lord Avernus.
And finally, he looks around a little bit more and he hushes. He says,
Oh dear. Yes. We have one of great power here. Look.
and over there, across near the center where the pedestal is, you see one more tent. One more what do you call it? Pavilion, and there is a single medium-sized, like about the size of a human, demon. His eyes and his face, a sapphire blue, and clothed and like a doublet with a golden trim on it, a black doublet with golden trim. He says,
That is Duke Maladomini. He says, a representative high ranking on the 8th circle of hell. He says, the level above Asmodeus' own lair. Yes. The farther down in hell you go, the more powerful the house is. It seems they have all come to bid on this particular batch of souls.
all right. So that's the group that's occupying the soul vent right now.
Yeah, gross.
Well,
Yeah. Also, I might have to head out soon. I gotta go to work in like an hour.
All right. Okay. We can leave it here.
Bastard
The souls have. You can see there's an auction going on right now, and the way it works is that a lot of sometimes it's different lots come through. So packages of souls. Sometimes dozens at a time, sometimes thousands at a time, sometimes an individual highly powered soul is represented. So it's almost gonna be a waiting game as you wait and see if you can get news of where Elwyn is, where his soul went, that kind of thing. So next week you're gonna have to track down where his soul went, if it came through already, or if it hasn't yet been processed, that kind of thing.
Sweet.
All right.
There wouldn't happen to be a catalog.
You could probably
Of
scrounge one
upcoming-
up. There's upcoming auctions. Yeah, there's probably some kind of information somewhere.
All right.
You guys
Well,
can
I
get it next
appreciate
week.
you running it.
All right.
Awesome as always.
Hey, yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm excited.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
And
see
remember, you
next
guys
Saturday.
have limited time down here. You're losing bits of your soul, and the rolls and the penalties. You roll one every few hours. They're here, and it gets worse and worse every time. So, okay.
90s out of you, Deimos.
What?
Yep.
No more 90s out of you.
All right. No more 90s. All right. I will see you guys.
All right, later,
All right,
dude.
guys. Have
Thanks,
a good
man.
night,
This
guys.
was
Catch you
awesome.
next week. Yep. Catch you next week.
Good night.
Good night.